Allah, you must follow the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Don't belittle the sunnah of the Prophet. Give you some example, Jum'ah. Whoever arrived early, what should they do? They sit behind? No. Al-adab, whoever come early, they must come forward. Go forward, come up. If there's space on the first floor, second floor, third floor, you fill up what you have to fill up first. Give more space for the latecomers. Adab. Because the Prophet said, khairu sufuf awwaluha, khairu sufuf li rijal awwaluha. The best saf for the man is not behind. No. Even you have arrived early, you should have get more reward by fulfilling and fulfill the saf that is still empty in front. There is the adab. وَشَرُّهَا آخِرُهَا. See what the Prophet said? The bad saf, the worst saf for the man is purposely you want to stay behind. You should not do that. We are khairu ummah. We must care for the latecomers. Feel for your brothers who will come late because of zuruf. They have to work, they are late, but now you give them space. They don't have to cross in front of you. They don't have to rush. They have a good place to join us in our prayer. This is number one, about adab of Jummah. Now the Jummah is here for what? The Jummah is here to remind all of us how to become a better Muslim from one Jummah to another Jummah. How to change and move forward. Years from 2016 now 2017. Our age have grown. Everything is moving upward. How about our iman, our adab? Our iman is going downward, backward? No. Time for us to realize we are not just an ummah. Allah said, kuntum khairu ummah. You are the best ummah. And don't be judgmental. There are a lot of things to learn. But sometimes we ignore the Quran and Sunnah, but we talk about our value, our understanding, our culture, our tradition. Brothers and sisters, please remember, we are blessed that you are in Japan. Why? Where the majority of the people are not yet Muslim. We are all like muhajir travelers, musafir. So the Ansar is the people who are not yet Muslim. So when you come from different part of the world, you don't bring your culture, it's not important. You bring Islam. Whether you are from Indonesia, whether you are from Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Middle East, you are coming here to bring Islam, to show the beauty of Islam. That Islam unites every one of us. And when we talk about Islam. Because Islam is for everybody. But sometimes we have our own problem. We Muslims create a lot of problem to ourselves. We thought that we learn a lot. We assume that we know better. No problem. Is this how you feel? It's not bad to feel that I know. It's good. But when you talk about Islam, Islam don't belong to you, don't belong to me. No. Inna dina inda Allah al-Islam. Islam belong to Allah. When you want to say anything under the name, the label of Islam, you cannot put your opinion ahead, your idea. No, Islam don't entertain that. Ittaqillah, be faithful to Allah. This is Allah's religion. Nobody have the right to say anything about Allah's religion without the reference from the wahyu, not the nafs, from the Quran. Allah said in Surah Al-Ahzab, وَمَا كَانَ لِمُؤْمِنٍ وَلَا مُؤْمِنَةٍ إِذَا قَضَى اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ أَمْرًا أَنْ يَكُونَ لَهُمُ الْخِيَرَةُ مِنْ أَمْرِهِمْ وَمَنْ يَعْصِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ فَقَدْ ضَلَّ ضَلَالًا مُبِينًا. It's a very, very strong warning from Allah to teach us the adab of how to become a Muslim and a believer. We want to be a Muslim, you all are Muslim, but we do not want to just be a Muslim, we want to be a mu'min, a believer. And Allah said, a believing man and woman وَمَا كَانَ لِمُؤْمِنٍ وَلَا مُؤْمِنَةٍ. A believing man or a believing woman is not allowed to say anything or ignore anything. If Allah have decided something for you, the Prophet have said something in the Sunnah, you cannot entertain the opinion, the ideas from anyone else. You cannot say, but my alim, my culture, my tradition, you're my imam. Who are they? Are they better than Allah? No. Are they more learned than Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. Did Allah call us to follow them? No. Allah said, Ati Allah wa ati Rasul. Obey me, Allah. Obey my messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's all. So simple. When you obey Allah and you obey the Prophet, Allah guarantee you Jannah. That's what we want, brother and sister. We are going to die sooner or later. But we do not want to die and we regret. I should have obeyed Allah and the Prophet before. Too late. It's time for us to move forward. The one that unite the Ummah and become the great Ummah in the time of the Prophet. Khairul Qurun Qarni, where the Prophet said, the best time is the time where the people live with me. The Sahaba. Why? Because they ati Allah wa ati Rasul. Allah's word always comes first. The saying the Prophet overruled the opinion of anybody. The Sahaba, when they have disagreement, they discuss adab. They discuss. When they discuss, they say, I think like this, I think like that. But when somebody said, Rasulullah sallallahu said, everybody is silent. No more argument. No more entertaining the opinion of anyone when the dalil from the Qala Allah wa Qala Rasul is clear. وَمَا يَعْصِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. Whoever disobey Allah, ignore Allah's command, ignore the sunnah of the Prophet, entertain the opinion of the people, the majority, what did Allah say? فَقَدْ دَلَّ دَلَالًا مُبِينًا. Allah confirmed that all of you who do not follow what Allah's revealed in the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet that is Sahih, Allah confirmed فَقَدْ دَلَّ دَلَالًا مُبِينًا. Don't say, oh, that guy is wrong. This guy, you are wrong. Allah said, indeed, whoever disobey Allah and the teaching of the Prophet, they are astray. They cannot be right. This is what Allah said, not what you say, what I say. No. And the Prophet ﷺ have reminded his ummah how to be the successful ummah. It's so easy. It's not difficult. Just be humble, be patient, not to be judgmental. Think carefully before you want to say. And then the Prophet said, Kullu ummati yadkhuluna al-jannah. All my ummah will go to Jannah. Illa man aba. Illa man aba. Except there is a group who do not want, who refuse to go to Jannah. This makes the companion very surprised. Why? There is a group of Muslims who want to go to Jannah. If you ask any Muslim, do you want to go to Jannah? Of course, everybody say, I want to go to Jannah. Even they're drinking alcohol, they want to go to Jannah. Even they're lying, they want to go to Jannah. Even they're cheating, they want to go to Jannah. You ask them, not yet Muslim, do you want to go? Also, they want to go to Jannah. But the Prophet is telling us, all of the Ummah, the Prophet will go to Jannah. Illa man aba. You know what the word aba? Aba is a very bad attitude. You know what Allah cursed Azazil because of what? وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا آدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ أَبَى أَبَى. Aba means you disobey. You reject what Allah said, what the Prophet said, you ignore. Not important. What I feel is important. What my Imam said is important. Yeah, your Imam may be right. Yes, if he have dalil. If he don't have the dalil, Respect him. Still respect him. Okay, you're my imam. But this matter, I don't have to follow because no dalil. That's how you react. You don't show disrespect. You still have to respect a scholar, your elders, your parents. Even they are wrong, you respect them, but you don't have to follow them. Respect them, you just quiet. You find a good time. Daddy, Papa, Mama, what you say just now, actually is against Allah's word. It's against the Sunnah. Just share with them. They do not know. So the Prophet said, Illa man aba. And the companion was shocked and asked the Prophet, Who? Qila ma ya'ba ya Rasulullah. The Prophet ﷺ gave a beautiful answer. Allah. Simple, direct. He said, Man ata'ni dakhla jannah. Whoever obey my teaching, my sunnah, follow my sunnah, he go to Jannah. Because the sunnah of the Prophet is the way of the Prophet. The way of the Prophet is to guide all of us to Jannah. And then the Prophet, وَمَنْ أَصَانِي فَقَدْ أَبَى. Rawahu Muslim, in Sahih Muslim. Whoever disobey my teaching, I say this, they say that. I say do this, they do that. They think what they do is better than what Allah and the Prophet want them to do. That's where the Prophet said, وَمَنْ أَصَانِي فَقَدْ أَبَى. Whoever ignore my teaching, my sunnah, he is the one who refused to go to Jannah. May Allah help us, brothers and sisters. May Allah guide us. It's time to wake up. Years keep on changing, but our mentality don't change. Our mindset never change. Why? Why are we so stubborn? Give you another example. Today I remind you about when you come early next time for Jummah, please fill in the upper floor first. Don't sit down unless you can't because you are not healthy. You can walk. Then you do whatever you can. Give some space for the latecomer. Care for the elders. Maybe there are so many people can't come up. Well, you young people who have good leg, come up. No. Down. Why? Don't you want to have a better iman? The Prophet said, he has said the best stuff for you, the early comer, is in front. Fill in the gap in front. That's how we want all the brother to change. Can you imagine the discipline if you follow? Anyone who are not yet Muslim, if they look at the discipline, they will love this religion. When we were praying Qiyam Ramadan in our center, Malaysia, Al-Khali, we have not yet Muslim guests coming to break fast with us from the Chinese community, tourists from Italy, from Spain, they came. They break fast with us. When we make our Qiyam Ramadan, known as Tarawih, they said, can we follow? We said, no problem. See, you wear some good clothing and follow. But we are very careful about saf because the Prophet always said, Stow sufufakum, make sure your saf is straight. Stand close to each other, shoulder to shoulder, feet to feet, stay connected so that your heart will be together. MashaAllah. You know what happened? They said, we can feel the energy. Not yet Muslim is telling us, just standing beside you, performing Jum'ah, he don't know anything about prayer, just the movement, the adab, they feel the energy. We don't feel any energy. We feel a problem. Can you imagine? This sunnah, if you try your best to do and follow, you will never regret. You may not understand the hikmah, but just do. Sami'na wa ata'na. The Prophet always said to his ummah, Usikum bitaqullah. There is no advice that is better than to remind each other to be faithful to Allah, to be obedient to Allah. Why? Because that is how you strengthen your iman. If you say, I have iman, you must show that you have iman. Submit now. The Prophet said, listen and obey. Now you hear what I say to you, brothers and sisters. Try to act upon it. Don't just, yeah, I know. After that you forget. Next Jumaat the same. Still down. You don't come up. That means there's no changes in us. May Allah bless us. May Allah guide us. May Allah forgive all the weaknesses that we have within ourselves. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين كل ذنب فاستغفروا إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد. Brothers and sisters in Islam, one important thing that I would like to remind myself and to all the good brothers and sisters who are here today. We do not know when we are going to meet again. Are we going to see each other next Jumaat? No one knows. Maybe after this Jumaat, we go home. On the way home, something happened to us. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Anything can happen to us. So remember, don't waste your time anymore. Don't delay in doing anything good. Always fastabiqul khairat. Anything good, be hastened, change, move forward, grab the opportunity. I hope that all of us will fulfill our promise with Allah. Try your best to reflect in this ayah that I want to share with you. I don't know how long I'm going to be in this world too. I've been traveling here and there to remind a lot of people. A lot of people that I knew before passed away, one by one dropped, gone. We also will pass away one day. And then Allah said to us, وَلْتَنْزُرْ نَفْسٌ مَا قَدَّمَتْ لِغَدٍ وَلْتَنْزُرْ نَفْسٌ مَا قَدَّمَتْ لِغَدٍ. Look into yourself. What have you prepared for your tomorrow? What have you done? We heard that As-Salaam foundations were looking for a better place. When you know there is something good to come, do you participate? Do you say, okay, I want to do something. I want to contribute something. Have you done that? Oh, this is not my problem. I'm not going to be here. Why must I have a new building? It's for the ummah, for the coming generation. If you participate in this kind of project of a new masjid example, can you imagine every Muslim who perform prayer in that place, you get reward. Every tourist who come and then set into that place and perform salah, you will be blessed by Allah. What a beautiful investment. Remember the ayah. Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. We did say to Allah 1,000 times, Oh Allah, all my namaz, my prayer, is for you. Not to show to the people, for you, purely lillahi ta'ala. My sacrifices, my qurban, my aqiqah, my zabih for Eid al-Adha, everything for you, Allah. Not for dunya, not for fame, not for name, but lillahi ta'ala. My life, what I do in my life here, my working, my eating, my drinking, my dressing, whatever I do is for you, Allah. Anything that you want me to do, I will do for you. We eat for the sake of Allah. Eating is an ibadah. You start with Bismillah, right hand, Alhamdulillah. After food, Alhamdulillah is an ibadah. You drink, right hand, Bismillah is an ibadah. You work, halal work, is an ibadah. Everywhere you go, you are doing ibadah. Ibadah is not just coming to the mosque, just namaz, fasting, no, everything you do. Mahyaya wa mamati. We are going to die, but we choose to have a good ending. Not just have any ending, Husnil Khatima, not Su'il Khatima. How to have a good ending? You must try from now. Everything you want to do, you make sure the ending is always good. You come to the masjid. When you leave the masjid, you must make sure the place that you live is clean, tidy, better. It's good. It's not that you come in, everything is clean. You leave, everything become dirty. That is a bad ending. Whatever work that you engage in, people give you an assignment. Prove to them, you give them the best result. The ending, they have Muslim are number one. Amana, hardworking, committed. Inna salati. Wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi. This ayah is very popular among the Asian from Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, Philippines, but maybe not in Bangladesh or India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. We recite Subhanakallahumma bihamdika wa tabaraka ismuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha illa anta du'a itita. But that du'a itita in Nasalti is known to the other group of Muslims, because they will recite wajjahtu wajhali allazi fatara samawati, and then they will say qul inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. But until today we fail to be committed and we fail to act upon that ayah. May Allah make it easy for all of us, strengthen our iman, forgive all our sins, and the sin of our loved one, our parent who just passed away, who have passed away for a long time, the sin of all the Muslims wherever they are. May Allah help those who help themselves. May Allah also protect all of us, our children, from the great fitan that is going to come. And may Allah provide us with rizq that is halal and tayyibah, and make our children righteous children who love Allah, who love the Prophet, and who obey their parents, and who always dare to serve their parents, because that is one of the best way to prove that we are thankful to Allah. We still have parents and we are to serve them. The rida of Allah will come from the rida of our parents. Don't underestimate all this beautiful teaching of Islam, and may Allah forgive all our leaders and give them strength to lead us back to the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وصلوا على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم كما قال الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما ويقول عليه والصلاة من صلى علي مرة صلى الله بها عليها بعشر اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وارض اللهم عن الأربعة الخلفاء إما خلفاء أبو بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وأن بقية أصحاب نبيك أجمعين والتابعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين. May Allah strengthen the iman of the Muslims wherever they are. May Allah protect them, forgive them. And may Allah Rabbul Alameen save all of us and protect all of the children from the future fitna. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. May Allah give us success in this life and success in the akhirah and save us from the torment of hellfire. Amin ya Rabbil Alameen. بارك الله لنا ولكم بالقرآن الكريم ونفعني وإياكم من الآيات والذكر الحكيم. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. أقيموا الصلاة.